Hello, friends, and welcome to Adventures in Pixieland. We are in Bible study. My name is Amy. I am an ordained minister. We are in the NIV, and we will be through 2025. There is a Facebook page, a Instagram, and there is also a X account where you can find any one of these sorts of posts. The Facebook page has the same name as this YouTube channel. You'll be able to find all of it by that same exact logo. We are in this video in chapter 22 of Genesis, and we are doing verses 1 through 24. So let's jump in. This one's part's called Abraham Tested. We all get tested. Chapter 22, verse 1. Sometime later, God tested Abraham. He said to him, "Abraham, here I am," he replied. Then God said to him, "Take your son, your only son, Isaac, whom you love, and go to the region of Moriah. Sacrifice him there as a burnt offering on one of the mountains I will tell you about." And that's what? Right there, that would have me questioning this for sure. Early the next morning, Abraham got up and saddled his donkey. He took him with two of his servants and his son Isaac. When he had cut enough wood for a burnt offering, he set out for the place God had told him about. On the third day, he looked up and saw the place in the distance. He said to his servants, "Stay here with the donkey, while I and the boy go over there. We will worship, and then we'll come back to you." Abraham took the wood for the burnt offering and placed it on his son Isaac, and he himself carried the fire and the knife. As the two of them went on together, Isaac spoke up and said to his father Abraham, "Father." "Yes, my son," Abraham replied. "The fire and the wood are here," he said. "But where is the lamb for the burnt offering?" Abraham answered, "God himself will provide the lamb for the burnt offering, my son." And the two of them went on together. When they reached the place God had told them about, Abraham built an altar there and arranged the wood on it. He bound his son, Isaac, and laid him on top of the altar, on top of the wood. He reached out his hand and took the knife to slay his son. But an angel of the Lord called out to him from heaven, "Abraham, Abraham, here I am," he replied. "Do not lay a hand on the boy," he said. "Do not do anything to him. Now that I know you fear God, because you have not withheld me from your son, your only son." Abraham looked up, and there in a thicket he saw a ram caught by its horns. Many Masoretic texts, the Samaritan Pentateuch, the Septuagint, and the Sagina, most manuscripts of the Masoretic texts, a ram behind him. So the ram is behind him in the thicket. He hears the ram in the thicket, and he looks, and he sees a ram. Okay, so he went over and took the ram and sacrificed it as a burnt offering instead of his son. Now, if you're Isaac, how are you supposed to feel about your father? Okay, so Abraham called that place, "The Lord will provide." And to this day it is said, "On the mountain of the Lord it will be provided." The angel of the Lord called to Abraham from heaven a second time and said, "I swear by myself, declares the Lord, that because you have not done this, and I have not withheld your son, your only son, I will surely bless you and make your descendants as numerous as the stars in the sky and the sands on the seashore. Your descendants will take possession of the cities of your enemies, and through your offspring all nations on earth will be blessed because you have obeyed me." Then Abraham returned to his servants, and they set off together for Beersheba, and Abraham stayed in Beersheba. Nahor's sons. Sometime later, Abraham was told, Milcah is also a mother. She has borne sons to your brother Nahor. Uz, the firstborn, Boaz, his brother, Kemuel, the father of Aram, Kesed, Hazo, Pildash, Jildalap, and Bethuel. These people have been busy. Bethuel became the father of Rebekah. Milcah bore these 8 sons to Abraham's brother Nahor. His concubine, whose name was Rumah, also had sons: Teba, Gaham, Tahash, and Makkah. This is a very busy sets of people. That's a lot of people to have to take care of. Because, you're talking about lots and lots of children all at once from more than one person. It's like, 12 kids to look after there minimally. Just 12 sons listed. That's a lot. I don't know, I can't even, taking care of one seems like a lot to me, let alone 12. But then Mirad, when you hear it in the Bible, Mirad means a dozen.